Welcome to the 4x4 window cleaner. So in this video I'm going to talk about some basic tips and techniques for water-fed pole cleaning. So this video might be helpful to you if you're a trad window cleaner and are looking to get into WFP, or you're just interested in how water-fed pole cleaning works in comparison to trad cleaning. So what I like to do with first time cleans when using a water-fed pole is to rinse down the area where the door or the window is. So I will actually rinse down the surrounding brickwork or the render. You can see that these glazed doors are set into some render. So I actually give that surrounding area a little rinse. And this really helps because it will stop in picking up any additional dirt or dust when it comes to the final cleaning stage, which is the rinsing. I also recommend another tip is to invest in using professional cleaning chemicals or solutions and not just relying on pure water to clean, particularly for the first time, any window or door. Now if the window, or in this case these glazed doors, are really dirty, then professional cleaning chemicals can really help in breaking down any stubborn dirt or grime that you're going to be up against. So here you can see I've applied that cleaner to the glass, and now I'm using a washer sleeve to scrub over that glazing. So another tip that I would give you is to use additional tools in your WFP system. So these are attachment tools that go on the end of your brush. So you can see I've got the brush head and I've also got this washer sleeve that can be fixed onto a quick socket adapter. So the particular sleeve that I'm using is the Maker Hedgehog mop. I've mentioned it before in some of my other videos, and that's because I think it's just one of the best sleeves that are out on the market right now. It has plastic bristles that coat the whole sleeve, and that really gives you an extra scrubbing power that you need, particularly on first time cleans. So I make sure that I work quite thoroughly at the top of the window or the door, where a lot of dirt can sit at the top, underneath the frame and around the frame, making sure I agitate all the dirt and the grime there. And it's also good to work from side to side. That's another way to agitate any dirt when using your WFP. So giving it a really good thorough scrub. This is another tip that I would recommend, is being very thorough with your scrubbing when using water-fed pole for the first time. This will save you time in the long run when you come to the final stages of your WFP cleaning. So another tip that I'd recommend is to incorporate using a razor scraper. I know that a lot of trad cleaners use them. I also use them in trad cleaning, and they also are very helpful with your water-fed pole cleaning. So good quality razor scraper. The ones that I particularly use are by Unga. So I'll either use the Unga 6-inch Ninja version. So this is the one that can actually fit onto the end of a pole and can be used for anything above ground level, or in this case I'm using the Unga Pro Trim 10 just because this is a ground floor situation. So just looking over the glass, being really thorough and carefully checking for any stubborn dirt or any marks. Sometimes you might find some paint left over from construction, and making sure that those are removed. before we move on to the next stage. So having your work pouch is also another good tip. So having your work pouch on you in conjunction with your water-fed pole is helpful. There you can keep any kind of hand tools or cleaning products in your pouch ready to go, in helping you speed up your cleaning methods. So now I'm using a over-the-head rinse bar to liven up all of that citrus-based cleaner that I put on initially. So here you can see I'm spraying it all across the pure water, all across the glazed doors, livening up that cleaner. And now I'm going to start scrubbing the framework, all in the edges and the corners, and down the frame, and obviously across the glass as well. So this is just going to loosen up all those bits of dirt that I was just razoring, and just being really extra thorough with this first time clean with a WFP. So the brush head that I'm using is a flocked brush. So this is the kind of synthetic nylon brush which has split ends, and this kind of model will grab the dirt much like a boar hair and remove the dirt off the glass and off the frame. So recommend in getting various types of brushes. Not one brush will do all jobs. There are different brushes for different situations. So another tip is to just investigate what brushes work well for different situations. So here I'm using this flocked brush in this particular job. And also there are various types of rinsing applications that you can use. We've got pencil, fan jet, and in this cleaning situation I'm using an over-the-head rinse bar. Now the reason why I'm using this rinse bar is because you might be able to tell this glass is hydrophobic, so it won't sheet down as well as old-fashioned glass, hydrophilic glass. So rinse bars help in this situation. They will aid in pushing the dirt and the cleaning product that you may have on there down to the bottom of the window, or in this case the bottom of these glazed doors. So the pressure that I'm running on my WFP system back at the truck is around 40 to 45. So you need quite a bit of pressure also with hydrophobic glass, and you need quite a bit of pressure to get those tiny jets of water that come out of your rinse bar to push the dirt down the glass. So you can see here I'm working side to side, and occasionally I will work back over a particular area with the rinse bar, and that's because when you get glass that is ultra hydrophobic, you have to slow down and you have to work over particular areas a number of times. And this is really important because you're looking for the best finish that you can give your customer. So another tip in using water-fed pole cleaning is when you're rinsing is to work from side to side, and you're trying to create a head of water, so trying to build up a lot of water onto the glass so it becomes weighted, as you can see here on this middle panel. You're trying to build up a lot of water, and then we can start to push that dirt down the glass. So many people out there feel that water-fed pole cleaning perhaps doesn't give the best results Maybe they've experienced runs or streaks, and this is because perhaps they've been dealing with hydrophobic glass and they've just not been able to get a good enough rinse. So that's why I'd recommend using a rinse bar for hydrophobic glass and really taking your time in rinsing. So the reason why I like to use water-fed pole cleaning is the results can last longer than traditional methods, and this is because when you walk away from that window or that door, what you have left is just pure water on the glass, and that means that dirt won't be able to stick onto the glass so quickly, so readily. When we think about trad cleaning, we might think about squeegeeing off that solution, that soap, but really what we're actually leaving there is a microscopic film of soap, and this is why in time dirt will build up more quickly onto a window or a glazed door than if we were using water-fed pole and just leaving pure water. In fact, pure water can create a barrier in stopping that dust or that dirt from building up so quickly. So one final tip that I'd recommend with water-fed pole cleaning is to rinse and rinse again. This is really essential and particularly important with first-time cleans. Just rinsing and checking over, making sure you've not left any dirt behind before you walk away. So perhaps rinsing 2 times. I can even rinse up to 3, perhaps 4 times. Now if the job is particularly a big job, so like this house that I'm cleaning is a fairly big house, and I would just, before I walk away from the site, I would check over all the windows and all the doors before I leave to make sure that there are no runs, there's no spotting, and that gives me the opportunity to give it a final rinse before I leave the job, making sure that the customer is happy. So I hope you found all these tips and ideas that I've mentioned in the video helpful, and I'll catch you on the next one, and thanks for watching.